Imagine this. It's the late 1930s, the world is on the brink of incredible technological change, and a car appears that looks like it came straight from a futuristic dream. Meet the Phantom Corsair, a one-of-a-kind American prototype that redefined what a car could look like, feel like, and even be asterisk. If someone told you in 1938 that a car could resemble a spaceship and glide down the streets like a stealth aircraft, you'd probably laugh. Yet here it is, the Phantom Corsair, a masterpiece of vision, innovation, and sheer audacity. This incredible machine was the brainchild of Rust Heinz. Yes, the Heinz ketchup family heir and his collaborator Maurice Schwartz. Rust Heinz wasn't just interested in making another car. He wanted to create something revolutionary. He wanted a car that combined elegance, futuristic styling, and performance that could rival anything on the road. And boy, did they deliver. With its smooth, aerodynamic body, low-slung profile, and those teardrop curves, the Corsair looked faster just sitting still. At 6 feet wide and only 4 feet tall, it practically hugged the ground, making every other car on the street look like a boxy relic. Under the hood lies a mighty 7.7-liter Lycoming V8 engine producing around 190 horsepower. For the 1930s, that was mind-blowingly fast, enough to cruise comfortably at 115 mph, which back then was practically rocket speed on public roads. But the Corsair wasn't just about speed. Its engineering was decades ahead of its time. Independent suspension for smooth rides, hydraulic brakes for safety, and a semi-monocoque body that made it more stable and aerodynamic than almost anything else of the era. Imagine sliding down a cobblestone street in this masterpiece, people staring in awe, jaws dropped, cameras snapping. You'd feel like royalty, or maybe even a secret agent from the future. And then there's the interior. 6 passengers could ride in style, surrounded by sumptuous leather seats, polished wood, and Art Deco-inspired accents that made every drive feel like a luxurious flight. The doors opened like gull wings, which was not only stylish but gave it a dramatic, cinematic flair. Picture telling your friends, "Yeah, this is my car." No, you can't sit in it unless you're ready to look like a movie star. Even today, getting into a Phantom Corsair feels like stepping into a cockpit of a futuristic spaceship. Intimidating, exciting, and downright magical. Here's a fun fact. Only one Phantom Corsair was ever built. That's right, just *1 asterisk. So every time someone sees a photo, a video, or a surviving model, it's like witnessing a piece of automotive history that almost nobody else will ever experience. And that rarity adds to its mystique. Collectors and enthusiasts consider it a holy grail of classic cars because it wasn't just a car. It was a statement, a dream, and a technological marvel all rolled into one. Now imagine the reactions on the streets in 1938. People were used to boxy sedans and conventional designs. Then along comes this low, sleek, futuristic machine, silently gliding past, turning heads, and making everyone question reality. Kids would have probably called it a flying car. Adults would have whispered, "Is that legal?" And anyone lucky enough to see it would remember it for the rest of their lives. Rust Heinz and Maurice Schwartz had succeeded. They had created a car that wasn't just transportation. It was asterisk legend asterisk. And here, where it gets even cooler, the Phantom Corsair wasn't just for show. Despite its radical design, it was fully functional, engineered with precision, and designed for performance. Its advanced features were decades ahead of the automotive world. Streamlined bodywork for reduced drag, independent suspension for comfort, hydraulic braking for safety, and a unique chassis design that made it incredibly stable at high speeds. It was as practical as it was gorgeous. And trust me, trying to parallel park this futuristic beast would have required nerves of steel. Today, the Phantom Corsair remains one of the rarest and most mysterious cars in the world. Only one survived, making it a true collector's dream. It's a reminder that sometimes, automotive design isn't just about speed, horsepower, or performance metrics. It's about vision, creativity, and the courage to challenge conventions. So next time you see a modern sports car with fancy LEDs, spoilers, and turbochargers, remember the Phantom Corsair. A car that didn't just look fast, it looked like it belonged in a sci-fi movie. It's a machine that inspires, amazes, and continues to spark curiosity decades after it was created. And honestly, if Batman needed a ride in 1938, this would have been it, capable of both elegance and intimidation. Before we end, hit that subscribe button for more rare, mind-blowing, and truly unique car stories here on Piston Edge. Stick around, because the next car we uncover will be even more mysterious, more incredible, and more jaw-dropping than anything you've seen before. Remember, cars like the Phantom Corsair don't just drive, they inspire asterisk. And if you ever get the chance to see it in real life, consider it a privilege, because you're looking at automotive history, art, and imagination all in one phenomenal package.